now.
Yes. My Wi-Fi went down again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I think that phone signal on Wi-Fi is becoming more unreliable
Yeah, it's just,
as a blanket thing.
Yeah.
Which makes me concerned that my, I know I'm starting to lean into conspiracy theory territory. I think something's going on. I never have done before.
Yeah. The fact that...
phone signal is shit. The amount of times I'm on 3G these days.
3G? Was it 2008?
I know.
Yeah, I'm not on 3G. That's fucking insane.
What about this conversation? All right, should we try WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Call a WhatsApp. All right, try me on the actual phone. All right, try me back on WhatsApp.
Someone phoned me on Facebook Messenger the other day.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't know you could do that.
No.
Has anyone ever used Instagram phone call?
Someone has tried to phone me on there as well. And
That is mad.
I have done it
That is an intrusion of privacy.
If you do that, if you call someone on Instagram, you're not their friend.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't call a friend on Instagram.
You only call someone on Instagram if you haven't got their number.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got their number, it's because I don't want you to phone them. And
Precisely.
Yes. Like, don't... Oh, hi, just wanted to chat. It's like... I don't want to chat here. I had a conversation on Instagram.
No.
What the fuck is this?
Exactly, no.
I don't want to be on Instagram, let alone have
a
conversation on there.
So phone signal terrible all around the country. Do we think it's just a UK thing?
Don't know, but I think the last week has been the worst it's been in recent times.
We tried to have a phone call during the week, just a little group chat, and you were gone every 90
Well, I was on 3G.
He's gone again.
For pretty much the entirety of that journey.
I can't not seen the 3G
to
logo.
be fair, he was driving and we were not.
So what?
Yeah.
So what? Oh, he was driving. I don't like saying
this.
this.
Is this phone mobile or not? Yeah. If not, let's go back to a landline.
Yeah. Go and use a telephone box.
Stop writing checks that your ass can't cash. It's either a mobile phone or it's not.
Yeah.
And if it's not, fine. Don't charge me fucking £70 a month.
Who are you with, may I ask again?
Sky Mobile.
Do you find it's got worse since you switched from EE? Because EE do have pretty good coverage.
There's a little... Hang on a second.
I think it might have done, yeah. But it is £30 a month cheaper, so therefore it wins.
I'm with 3. Yeah. And I have to say, for like internet, 5G, terrible. Absolutely terrible.
3 is one of the worst.
Oh, they are. Oh, I basically don't have the internet on my phone. Unless I'm logged onto someone's Wi-Fi.
A lot of people are 3, aren't they? Is that not what the song was about? Everybody's 3 to feel good. No.
Three is the magic number.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I've been thinking about this a lot recently because, you know, you say I'm tight. I don't think I'm tight. I like to save money. I think they are different things.
This is for any new viewers of What's Upset You Now. This goes back to the time that Paul stole a pound.
This goes back to the time when Paul didn't steal a pound from
Paul
Sean's
stole
bed.
a pound from my boat.
Right. We slept in the same bed. There was a lot of pounds there. I picked a pound up. Sean thinks it was his and has never let go of it. I don't think it was his pound. But
that would be a great T-shirt. Like if we did merch, and people out there going, "I think it was Paul's pound."
Get in touch. Whose pound do you think it was?
Yeah, exactly. Whose pound was it?
So I like to save money.
Yes,
and I think
you're sensible.
I don't know if sensible is the right thing because sometimes. So here's, for example, there used to be half an hour's free parking in Winchester, right?
Where?
So in town.
Right.
So you get a ticket for 30 minutes free parking.
Just outside the Guildhall?
Everywhere. Outside the Guildhall, round the back of Boots, you know, those sort of parking spaces there.
Yeah, wow.
They got rid of it. So there is now only, you have to pay for all parking. Now, there's a difference between going to town and nipping into town. If you're nipping into town, it's like to pick up a prescription or to get a loaf of bread. You've got to quickly go and get something. So what I will now do, because that used to be half an hour, that's me. I'll go in, I get a coffee from Pret, as I did when I had the Pret coffee subscription, do what I need to do, half an hour, free parking, that's all I need.
And they know that.
They know that. They're arseholes. I still act as if they are giving the 30 minutes of free parking. I gamble on the fact that I usually park there for about 10 to 15 minutes. I had to go to Boots on Saturday. I was in, I was out. I park. I think I'm now at the point, if I got a ticket, it would still be less than how much it would have cost me to park there.
I've told you this is what I've been doing since I've been driving.
Yeah.
I don't get fined. I park wherever I want. Doesn't matter.
So I'm running the gauntlet. I'm gambling. I go like, I'm going to park for 15 minutes, and if I get a ticket, I go, well, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still better off than I would have been paying £2 to park for 10 minutes. It does work.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not going to get arrested, are we?
Don't give a shit. Come at me. I am, and I will say this on camera, and you can clip this, I steal parking.
Space. You steal space.
I steal space. Winchester, and this is specifically to Winchester City Council. I am robbing parking from you. And come get me. Yeah. Catch me if you can. I have this week stolen parking from you, and there's fuck all you can do about it. So I still park it. The other time that where I do get caught out, that works. I've started using Vinted a lot. Okay.
Remind me what that is.
Vinted is like a clothing eBay. So you steal stuff on there. Now, I saw you look at my... I said that, and the next thing I saw Seann do was look at my shirt. This is not... This is not...
eBay, you say?
This is not from Vinted. I hasten to
Where did you find it? What street did you find it on?
I stole this from Timmy Mallett's wardrobe. The problem with Vinted is they've got a...
by the way, can I just say, I also love a beach towel. Go on.
Do you know what? You laughing annoyed me more. Why? I don't know. He went, I also like a beach towel. You went, that was more annoying than the slam.
Why annoying?
I don't know. It was just sort of like he was the bully, and you were just sort of poking the head over mine. Yeah, good one.
I think it's an all right shirt.
Thank you. Yeah. I didn't really hate you laughing. It was just being funny.
Let's go.
So, Vinted. What will happen? You'll see an item of clothing come up, and I go, oh, that's a good price for that. But what they have is they've got buy now. Mikey, I know you use Vinted a lot.
Love the stuff.
Buy now, and what is next to it?
Oh,
buy later.
Offer, place offer.
Make offer. Yeah. Correct. So you've got two buttons: green, buy now, and then white with like a green outline, make offer. I cannot help making an offer, even when I know it's a good price for whatever it is. What will happen is...
That's just sensible.
But it's not, though, because I keep losing out. I go, bloody hell, that's a good price for that. I make an offer, and then I go on there and go, well, someone's bought it for the good price. Because obviously... just buy it. You're going to save yourself £3.
I don't think I've ever bought anything off Vinted without making an offer. I'm exactly
that makes me feel slightly better.
Yeah. Always offer.
But I bought a jumper the other day, and the bloke just sent me a child's T-shirt. It was like not the thing at all. And now he's gone missing. I mean, I'll get my money back. He's just, oh yeah, sorry, the jumper's on the back seat of my car. I'm like, right, okay, and what? Just send me the jumper.
But this is what I mean. This is what I don't understand. You're not with the person. They're going, oh, I've got this, do you want to buy it? You go, yeah, you pay for it, and then they don't send it to you. What are you going to do about it?
Well, Vinted will then refund you the money because it's all done. It's all tracked. So it's done through so they say they've received it, and then it's scanned so that you've picked it up. So it's all
okay.
You know,
yes. Right. Okay.
And there's reviews of the people and stuff, so you build up a
good reputation, like an Airbnb, a super,
yes, exactly.
Super.
Well, like TripAdvisor,
yes,
or eBay.
So, but yeah, I've missed out on a few things. So yesterday I had a jumper and it was like £40.
It's a shame you didn't miss out on that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm saying. Look at me. Here, like a fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Sean's basically wearing a pillow case.
I know, yeah.
An unironed pillowcase, dishing out fucking burns.
I know.
What are you wearing? What are you fucking wearing, mate? You got a tea bag and a pair of Skechers on.
Look at that.
So anyway, it's just it is becoming sort of. I loved it to start with, and now I'm like, oh God, Paul. Just if you see something that's a good price, just pay the price.
Yes.
Don't go. All right. Oh well. Would you accept? It's 40. Would you accept £36.50? No, I won't, because someone just bought it for 40. No, you haven't got the jumper. Oh yeah. I am a dick.
I was going to say close to that. I was going to say, are you a dick? Tid.
To Vinted.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Because I don't have it right. Straight away I go, I'd get addicted to that.
I am addicted to it, yeah.
Bit down, bit bored. I know. I'll get myself a T-shirt that'll cheer me up, and then bang, I'm on it. And
yes.
Buying things.
I go through specific things as well. Like I've been buying a lot of sweatshirts by a certain brand, and I bought 4 in a week. And I go like, how many sweatshirts do you need?
Yeah.
You bought 4 sweatshirts in a week. It's summer.
Yes.
Yeah, but sweatshirts are year round though.
Yeah,
because that's evening summer.
Good shout. Glastonbury, I'm thinking of. Like, you know,
yeah, that's what I think of. Yeah.
Pop a sweatshirt. So it is
lovely.
Someone was. Summer is sexy, isn't it?
What?
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Summer is sexy, and I thought this. Someone once said to me, "Summer is sexy," and I laughed. And you know, that's a real film thing, isn't it? Oh, this person said a thing to me, and at the time I laughed, and now I realise that they were right. And if you're listening, I'm sorry. Do you know that sort of...
Summer is sexy.
It's like a trope, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone once said to me something, and I laughed in their face, and now the penny has dropped, and I've realised, and they know who they are.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you're listening...
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Someone did say sexy, and then it was the other day. I was thinking summer is sexy.
Summer's much sexier than winter.
Have
you found that recently, since the sun's been out?
Rank the seasons in order of sexiness: summer, spring, autumn, winter.
Yeah, that was.
Or is it summer, autumn, spring,
summer,
winter?
Autumn is quite sexy.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah.
It's autumn's got a very kind of like sort of gothic, otherworldly feel to it, hasn't it? It's mystical.
I
magical.
like the women that wear autumnal clothes. You know what I mean? They are sexy.
So give us an example of who you think is autumnal sexy.
Jodie Comer. Do you know her? She was in Killing Eve. Killing Eve.
Yes.
I don't think not Eve.
Oh no,
the sexy one.
Right.
No offense to Eve, but like, sorry, they're all sexy.
Eve, if you're watching,
do you watch Killing Eve?
Is it still on?
Or have you watched Killing Eve?
No.
No.
The answer is no.
Just say no.
Basically, there's a very good-looking lead.
What, in a program? No shit.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, but like for me specifically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your type.
Yeah. Some people don't like her.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I'll get a picture of her. I think she's very good looking, and you can really imagine her sort of wearing a
by the Unloved. The music from
yeah, it's got good
music.
We've
got to be careful.
That's Jodie Comer there. If you can see that little picture.
Sorry, that's so funny. He's saying a beautiful lead actress is his type.
No, but
I thought I was going to see a sort of quirky. You know, oh right, okay, yeah. That's just a beautiful actress. I mean, what do you mean? That's your type?
That's my type.
She's a leading actress for a reason. She's stunning. There's no one going, oh, not for me. What do you mean?
Well, my type is stunning then.
Your type is Hollywood lead stunning. Who would have thought it?
Meanwhile, back on planet Earth. Yeah. What were we
I've got a type. Do you know Angelina Jolie?
Margot Robbie.
I'd say Margot Robbie really does it for me.
What do you reckon Margot Robbie's like at IRL? I've got
splendid.
Yeah, I've got a good feeling about her.
Yeah. See what you started? I blame you for this.
No, but
it wasn't me. You said summer's sexy. You started the sexy thing.
Summer is sexy.
Yeah, I'm way hornier when the sun's out.
Yeah. Everyone looks better when the sun's out, don't they?
Well, that's because they got less clothing on.
Well,
for the women.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. That is not always the case. I don't know. Me in a crop top.
Summer is sexy.
It's still sexy now, mate. Me walking around in a pair of Kylie hot pants with a crop top. With "Summer is sexy" printed across my butt.
That's how he came up with it. He imagined that, and he was like, "Summer is sexy."
Put a bit more on. Summer is getting less sexy by the minute, but yeah, no, it's a sexy time of year. I just watched a clip came up this morning on whatever it was I was on. Maybe it was Facebook. I tend to do a lot of my scrolling on Facebook now. I try and stay there.
Yeah.
Because it tends to be less comedy.
Facebook is mad for seeing someone that like you knew 20 years ago.
Yes.
Like that's because that was the first one. Yeah. So all of those early follows, and they're still being followed.
Well, mine got like disabled because I didn't go on there for 6 months. I think it must have got hacked while I wasn't on there. I back on, so I'm a bit gutted because I've lost a lot of people that I'd like to still be in touch with, and hopefully that I'll find them. Just mad people. I used to love that when someone would turn up, you go, fucking hell, like a bloke I used to work with, Kiwi Paul. Have I talked about him? Where he was so e'd up at the bar that I used to run on in London, New Year's Eve, he was so e'd up, I sent him home 3 times. I sent him home, and then like 20 minutes later, he's back behind the bar. I'm like, mate, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, very ill, like. And then he just appeared on Facebook, like, hey, and you're like, oh, man, it's so nice. So that's annoying. But anyway, I tend to do a lot of my scrolling on there because Instagram could just end up being comedy, and you're like, oh, I don't want to see
clips,
this.
yeah.
But I saw today on there a clip from Britain's Got Talent, where
the new series,
this current season, and a guy just goes, "Oh, can I have a go?" sort of thing, and they're all
in the crowd.
In the crowd, it is the most set up thing I've ever seen, and Simon says, people are going to think this is bloody set up, mate, you know, about 20 times throughout it. Then Ant and Dec appear with the call sheet of who's going to be on, going, look, he's not even on the...
Wow, he's not even on the printed list.
Mate.
Whoa!
Oh, my God. Well, you've got a piece of paper. It mustn't be set up.
Oh, my good Lord.
And then obviously he's amazing and gets the golden buzzer. And it's sort of like... But do you miss Britain's Got Talent being cruel?
That's a great...
Because, you know, they sort of go, oh, it used to be mean. But you go, but it was also entertaining. The two things can be true at the same time.
It's a different, you see, the thing is, it's a different time because there was no social media. So that mean comment, say, or the mean footage of them being dreadful, it came and it went. It was, you know that phrase?
I don't know, mate. You can still find it.
No, but back then, but you know, do you know what I mean? Like, that phrase, it's tomorrow's...
And Seb, I still watch at least once every 2 months.
Which one?
The Mysterious Girl.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. The 2 Welsh guys doing Mysterious Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, move your buddy. Come on, move your buddy.
Remember that.
So do you think they wouldn't have that now?
They don't have that now. You know, now they just go, I don't think you're right for this show, or, you know, not like, you are mental.
Yeah,
I miss that. I love it.
You should be kept in a cage. Do you know? I mean, it's that sort of level of. I mean, you look simple and you cannot sing. If I looked like you, I would not go out in public. To be honest, not only should you not be in the show, you shouldn't be allowed out of the house looking like that.
Sorry,
you shouldn't be allowed to speak.
Is this Britain's Got Talent, or are you talking to me now?
Your face, your voice, everything about you makes me feel physically sick. Yeah. It's a no from me.
Where's your carer?
Yeah. What's wrong? Sorry, what's wrong with you?
And it cuts to them and they're all trying to hold back their laughter.
Tears. Yeah, don't cry. You must have known this. Have you not got mirrors in your house? You are a pig. You are a low IQ pig with absolutely no talent.
Yeah, I think I preferred it then. But you know the thing with that is like I was saying, it was fleeting. So because it was before social media,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So
like today will be tomorrow's. It'll be tomorrow's.
That's what I was trying to say, and that doesn't exist anymore. The wrapping paper, it's not wrapping paper. No, it's digital, and it's not going. So that's
just
Saturday
getting chucked
night
up on people's phones every couple of days.
Yes,
I've seen this one.
That Saturday Night Live thing where one of the comedians did the actress from White Lotus.
Yes,
like 20 years ago or something. That's absolutely fine, and you watch that, and you might laugh or you might not, whatever, and it's gone, and people barely remember it the next day. The problem is with social media is you're actually now saying that to her.
Yes,
Because,
that's right. Yeah.
Because she's got a phone and she can respond. So you can do that, and then I can go, that's out of order. Well, as soon as that, now you're doing it in the same room.
They were doing it on television. They were doing it to their face.
Yeah, so I was making a slightly separate point that comes off that. With Britain's Got Talent, I think the thing is, that's enclosed and it's one-off and it's shown on television and it's gone and you could probably laugh about it. If it's just there.
But the Jeopardy's not there anymore. Do you know, like the Susan Boyle thing? You know, I think that's why they probably had to set this up to get someone out of the crowd, to give it that. Do you know, Susan Boyle came on and like, oh God, here we go, here's another one. What's she going to do? Like burp into a thing. And then she sings this amazing song. But now, you almost can't even imply that someone might be.
Great point.
Might
be what, Paul?
Well, just like, well, no, yeah.
No, but I know what you mean exactly. Yes.
You know, so when they to get that wow factor, the Jeopardy's not there because you know they're not gonna shit on someone.
Yes.
So you go like, oh God, what's gonna happen here? Well, because the worst that's gonna happen is go, sorry, I found that a bit boring. I don't think this is entertaining. Not like. Yeah.
Well, okay. Is the way round that what, and is this what they do? Do they still have that kind of act? Do they still have someone to come on and go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
They do, not as much though. You know,
right.
But it'll be like
because what you could do is put that on, and then the judges all be nice, and then what you do is you
they need a Patreon, don't they? They need a Patreon for that sort of shit. That's what they need. Britain's Got Talent Patreon. And if you want to see the real weirdos, go to www.patreon.com/BGT.
yeah, to hear what Simon Cowell really thinks.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. And it's just a picture of him going, no.
That bloke should be in an institute.
Yeah.
What was that? No, but what you could do, and I actually do sometimes do this. It's kind of a new thing for me. Do you do this? Because you're not watching Big Brother. See, I was watching Big Brother. You watch Big Brother, and the game now is, and it's kind of like what you're saying. It's the new way of trying to get back into what you're saying, which is watch Big Brother and then check Twitter and see what the people are saying, and you kind of get the same thing. Because the public are animals and the public aren't restricted. So now you look at Twitter and you see what they're saying about the people on the show. And that's kind of where
they are moments when something happens, particularly when something is happening live and something happens. I will say to Alex, I'm going to Twitter to see what something will happen.
Exactly.
Like that's going to be on Twitter now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
So like Mickey, I can't believe you didn't watch this Big Brother. It was good.
I know it's a shame because I feel like I used to love it, and I feel like it feels like this one was a bit of a return to form.
It was a return to form because it feels like it's Big Brother is now happening in an age where it's like post Me Too. It's like there's non-binary. There's a new language. The world has a new language, and the show has to adapt to that. And if you've got people of different generations in a house, they're now speaking different languages.
Yeah.
So it creates
really interesting,
this.
actually.
Well, that's what happened. Like Mickey Rourke was saying things. You go, you cannot say that. Like, there's no way you can say that, and he doesn't think he's done anything wrong.
Do you remember were you in that when we did the comedy workshop and the guy had taken a year off and he came back, and Sean and I both did this comedy workshop with a brilliant woman called Jill Edwards.
Yes.
It's a huge part of both of our,
absolutely,
both of our lives.
very important part.
Fantastic. One of probably the biggest turning point in my life, really.
100%.
So. And it's great, and it was great fun, but she was very. I mean, it was almost sort of like, for want of a better phrase, kind of woke. She would the comedy guidelines. So what is okay? And
I suppose so. Before our time.
Yes, what is okay and what is not okay to talk about. Which most of us, it was just kind of instinctive, I would say.
Yes, I would say that. But
there can't be a victim in the joke. You can't take the fun. You can't take the mickey out of something that someone hasn't chosen. That kind of stuff.
It's really interesting.
And then a guy had taken a break because I think he was Were you in this one? And then he came back and you would perform your routine, what you'd written to the rest of the class, and he stood up. But I think it's fair
I wasn't in this one.
I think it's fair to say he had forgotten his comedy guidelines, and he got and started. I mean, no one was safe. Lesbians. It was. Oh, mate. I lost my shit. As soon as he started, my head went in my sweatshirt. I was like, oh my God, this is too good. And the feedback at the end of it was, I think you need to relook at your comedy guidelines. Oh dear. It was
comedy at that level, comedy at the brand new level is for me the purest form of
mental illness.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
that's it. But it's the purest form of comedy in a way that someone is getting up and they don't know how to do it. See, comedy is something that, you know, it's got, there are ways to do it. And if you don't know the ways in which to do it, you're not restricted by anything. All you've got is, I think that's funny. I think like, there's no filter. That's not gone through any filter. There's no questioning of what you've thought of. So you're just going to go on stage in front of 400 people at the Comedy Store on King Kong, and you are just going to say that thing that you think is funny.
Because that does happen at King Kong. People do get up out of the crowd, and that is a real...
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and it is real. And it's such an incredible, thrilling, like, interesting...
It's amazing.
It's the purest... it reminds me, I go, if you go to King Kong at the Comedy Store, it's on the first or last Monday of every month.
Right.
And it is, I think it's time travel back to the 80s, because I think that's what comedy was. It was people got up and they went like this.
Yeah.
And the crowd go, no, that's absolutely insane. But now comedy, there's so many comedians, which is great. And it's on your phone and it's typed and it's written and you have the subtitles. Like, it's quite difficult. I don't see anyone that, like, when they're up there, it doesn't sound like everything sounds like stand-up now. Even when we started, it was beginning to be a bit like that, but you'd still get people up, and it wasn't anything. It was so funny. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have I lost?
Mate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know more
Not
kind of to the point?
Really.
Well, like, you can, because it's omnipresent now. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
You can imitate it. Because it's everywhere.
Oh, I
and when we started, it was still, there was no social media. I think YouTube had barely started. So all you had was, if you saw that series Alive at the Apollo, and also you didn't record it, so it wasn't there.
Yeah.
All you had was your memory to try and do stand-up, and now it can be imitated. So you got such a purer sense of,
I think it was
being mental.
So, I mean, what I will say, this just ties in quite nicely with what is acceptable to say and what not to say. Don't
drop the N-bomb again, Paul.
I thought it was okay.
No, Paul. I keep telling you.
The Peter Andre film.
Oh my God.
I didn't think that was real at first, but it is actually coming out.
We are living in the world of, I didn't think that was real. That's what I said about Katy Perry going to space. Now that's what you've said about Peter Andre.
But it was just immediately you go like, this can't be real, and then you go like, this can't not be real. Because what? Otherwise, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, you go like, I was with you for the first minute or so of like 2.5 minute trailer. I think it was. I'm like, this is AI, and I'm like, this isn't AI.
Well, because you're right. Because if it wasn't real, why? It is real, and I still ask why.
I mean, at what point? There must be 50 people working on that film.
That was much more.
Yeah, well, more, yeah.
So many more people than that.
But how are they all going, this is all right? How is not,
so it's Peter Andre.
Not one person there going, guys, are we sure about this?
Yeah, I know. Peter Andre dressed up as a Rastafarian.
Yeah.
Doing the accent.
Going undercover as a Rastafarian, basically pretending to be Jamaican to whatever, right some wrong.
Yeah. Do you want to know the blurb?
Yes.
Please,
I didn't know.
I'd like it in a Jamaican accent as well, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Go on.
All right. Just let me think what that is. Gaza. Wait. Hey, man. Hey. But that's the line along the lines, isn't it? Hey, pass me a doobie to the left-hand side. Gaza, small-time crook, seeks 35,000 for his grand's care.
Where's Mikey gone?
The beauty of asking Mikey to do an accent is it will be so nowhere near what you ask him to do, it can't possibly be offensive.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think
if you think that's Jamaican, you've got a problem.
No, you can just do it in your own voice, Mikey. That's fine.
Thank you very much. He overhears a tip. He seeks 35 grand for his grand's care. He overhears a tip devising a scheme. In 21 days, he must master Jamaican culture to execute a fraud in London and Jamaica, facing life-threatening risks.
I can't wait to see it.
What's upset you now special?
What? We do.
We all go to the...
Jafaican. in those wigs with the dreadlocks that you get from Amsterdam. I'm just a weed in my garden woolly hat. What happened to the Bob Marley Harley Davidson vest?
Oh man, I think I chucked that out.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That is like that'll be in the What's Upset You Now museum.
Oh yeah,
I should have brought that in. I wasn't thinking.
I reckon you. Yeah,
I've still got a What's Upset You Now t-shirt.
Amazing.
We still selling them?
They're on a break at the moment.
Why are they on a break?
The honest answer is, I don't know if this.
No one bought them. Did you just? That's the fish and chips. For those people watching on YouTube, there is a special out. It might be out already. It might be out after this episode of me and Paul having an eating competition of fish and chips, and we recorded that just before this. And he's done a massive fart, and that is the fish and chips, and he is paying the price for what?
You really kept eye contact with me during it as well. I don't know why.
I want to see the replay of that. I want to see the VAR. I want to go back.
His left eye twitched. But
Look at his face! Look at him, he's gone! He's totally gone! His eyes are falling out of his head.
Oh, dear. Sorry, that's so close. Oh, dear. Okay.
Right.
Is it time for 1-star reviews?
It is.
Okay, so... Oh, we've lost our minds here. It's time for 1-star. What's Upset You Now's 1-star review.
So I'm a big fan of the View cinema. Big fan of the
Are
View.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer it to...
oh, yeah, we've talked about this, haven't we? Yeah.
Yes. Mikey, try listening when we're talking.
It was ages ago.
I like a View.
I much prefer
for a
Curzon.
blockbuster. I'm on a View.
Oh, really?
For a Curzon.
This is
like
from
a
Joe.
Curzon.
This is from
Yeah,
Jodie
but
C.
not for a
Turns out
blockbuster.
not everyone. This is the one I go to. It turns out not everyone is as much of a fan as I am. Jodie C. Is it Jodie?
Jodie Comer.
I was going to say that's
Wow.
weird, isn't it? How does she talk? Is she American?
No, she's British.
She's British. How does she speak? Quite posh.
Yeah, I'd say quite posh.
Okay.
What the hell are you talking about?
Jodie Comer, the
his-
sexy girl that we're talking about.
His type.
Ah!
And this person is called Jodie C.
Oh.
Coincidence, isn't it?
I'll see where
Bit
she's
weird.
from.
Almost
maybe.
like it's fate. Like you're meant to be with her. And go to the View cinema to watch one of her films, like Notting Hill.
I'll just see where she's from. Oh, no, wait, she's from Liverpool.
Fucking hell, Roots. Oh, man, I struggle with a Scouse accent. Rude staff member. We entered this cinema to watch our chosen movie. The service was very slow, and the assistant was serving did not look happy. Serving cost in front of us, and was not very friendly. We waited to be served and begin ordering. The assistant was not very welcoming still, but we continued. My tango blast was slammed on the counter and spilt all over outside of cup. It's gone sort of slightly country there as well. I asked for a lid. Oh, that's good in a Scouse accent. I asked for a lid and was abruptly told that I didn't have any, so I asked for a tissue to clean outside the spillage. This seemed too much effort. I was not happy and requested a refund, and the assistant, Amelia Grass, began to refund me and then went storming off in a very angry manner. Another member of staff appeared and was very unhelpful and just said, I can't do a refund. I explained that I am unhappy and would like a refund as a customer. This escalated from the staff's side and she was shouting things whilst walking in the opposite end of the counter. I asked to speak with a manager as by now I am extremely upset with the service I have received from 2 members of staff. The member of staff walked off shaking her clenched fists. I mentioned she is cleaning from the other end of the counter, that she has... Sorry, this is good. Sorry. I mentioned she is clenching her fists about me, and she screams down from the other end of the counter that she has arthritis and that I was stupid.
Slight misunderstanding there.
Finally, manager came and was very quiet and was not sure how to process refund. By now, our film had started and I explained this. I also explained that he has not once apologised for the very unprofessional manner of his staff. He then apologised and gave me head office contact details. We watch a movie and proceed to leave the cinema as a crowd of staff are all huddled round waiting for us and are just sniggering. And the second member of rude staff then shouted out to me, "Don't come back." I will never return and will be contacting head office soon.
I'm sure they're devastated.
Angry face emoji at the end of that.
I'm sure the management and you are devastated that you're not returning.
I love that. I walked off shaking clenched fists. I mentioned clenched fists and she screams down from the other end that she has arthritis and I was stupid.
That's so mental. I got arthritis, stupid.
And you're stupid. I've got arthritis and you're stupid. Brilliant
Oh my
stuff.
God. Right.
Wow.
That still hasn't put me off you though. It's good. Good,
Yeah,
good
love
multiplex
it.
cinema.
$4.99 for a leather reclining seat.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's $4.99 for the basic ones. But I always pay $4.99 and sit in a recliner. Come at me, view.
That's a good point.
You will never catch me. Because if you do, I'll just pretend that I thought it was the basic seat and move back to the seat that I've paid for.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet. Doubt it ever will.
Done.
Yeah? So Winchester City Council and View so far. You're getting robbed blind.
What are you going to do about it? Nil.
And what? You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
So, if you remember on the last episode, I mentioned I have become a fan of parks.
A flower fan.
A flower fan. Just thought I'd continue looking at the parks in London.
I'm going to say this for someone that's a flower expert now.
Couldn't
I reckon
name
I
one.
could put 5 flowers on the table. You wouldn't be able to tell me what
Not a clue.
No.
Right, I try and
I reckon we should have a flower.
I
reckon I could name more flowers than you could.
So do I. I went to a florist and I bought some flowers.
Yes.
And I tried to read them and remember they don't. I said that to my missus the other day. I said flower names just don't stick.
No, they don't.
It's impossible. Sunflower, daffodil. That's me done.
Yeah.
Favourite flower?
Favourite flower?
Mine's sunflower.
Iris, because that's what my daughter's called.
Good shout.
You named her after that flower?
It doesn't have to be after, but yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, a bit around the flower. I'd say I like
Go on. This is so
a tulip.
great.
Why?
Can I just say, top content.
It's
Right.
the only flower I could think of. No, but they are
Can
good.
I just say, someone bought me flowers. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that, actually. I feel bad.
When?
Well, no,
Just
it's
tell me
just someone
when.
kept buying me flowers and they kept putting in the ones that cats are allergic to, but it went, so we had to keep giving them to someone else.
Oh, right.
And then it happened too many times for me to say, oh, by the way, we can't have these, because by this point they'd bought us 4 or 5 lots
right.
of the flowers that we had to keep going, we can't have those because they're poisonous to cats.
That's great.
Yeah.
Right, so Regent's Park.
Okay.
Top Park.
Yep.
5 stars from me, but not, but only 1 star from Mike Thompson, 77. He says,
see.
yeah. How can the park management be so sloppy to allow one of the most beautiful parks in London be so let down by the standard of the loos at the Boardwalk Cafe? I had the misfortune to use the loos in the cafe whilst visiting with my children.
This is unfortunate. I need a shit.
Wait for it. I should have known when I went in and saw the shabby, shoddy, unkept state that more trouble awaited me.
Uh-oh.
He's really building up the suspense, isn't he?
This guy's got a creative writing.
Sorry to be so direct, but it was only after finishing, quote unquote, my business. that I found that there was no loo paper.
Oh, no.
Wait, not finished. On a hot, sweaty summer afternoon.
Oh.
I and my fellow passengers am now faced with a dirty, smelly, and very uncomfortable 2-hour trip by tube and train home.
Oh, man.
Matters were made worse when I
Just
tried.
go and ask, wouldn't you?
Wait, what? He just rode the tube with a shitty bum?
It seems so. Matters were made worse when I tried.
rode the tube with a shitty bum. I rode the tube. My bum was shitty. I went through that lovely city on a tube. My ass was shitty.
Matters were made even worse when I tried to get some soap that his dispenser was hanging off the wall to find it was empty.
Oh, no.
Surely our health and hygiene laws require these
100%.
lavatorial basics to be sorted. Before I went in, a Scandinavian lady had come out. I wonder what her impression of Regent's Park in London is. Have complained directly to the park management. Let's see what happens. Nothing, I imagine.
Wow.
There you go.
What have you in the past used to wipe your ass other than toilet paper?
Go on, the classic is kitchen towel.
My own boxer shorts. I then disposed of.
I did not see that one coming. I don't know why. It's so obvious, but I just did not.
A leaf, a towel.
Yeah, leaf is standard.
Like paper, not toilet paper, like just a sheet of paper.
A4 paper.
A sheet of paper.
That doesn't wipe.
Has anyone
No,
seen
no.
a piece of paper? I've got some phone numbers I've written down. They're really important. I need.
Hotel curtains. No, I'm joking. I'm not even sure about the others, to be honest.
No. Mikey, 1-star review from you, and then we're off to Patreon.
Oh, we are. And also, by the way, I've done a sock at Glastonbury
Yeah.
to wipe my
I
ass.
was so
Yeah,
shit-faced at Glastonbury in 1999?
And the rest.
That I sort of went into my own world in the toilet, and I couldn't honestly tell you how long I was in there for. It could be 10 minutes, it could have been 3 hours.
Were you on acid?
No, I was on ecstasy.
Oh, okay.
Happy times.
That does sound fun.
So, quick 1-star review from you.
Yeah, a little quick one. This is just so we did Alicia. What was all the ones that I reviewed? Alicia.
Yeah. Katrina.
Katia, and
Well,
someone.
it's almost as if I'd bought one and got it at home.
and
I mean, I think it was it Chris? I don't know. I can't remember.
this week it is Cruella.
Cruella DeVille.
Horny Cruella.
Cruella DeVille.
Horny Cruella, vagina and ass, vibrating,
Oh, mate.
inflatable sex doll.
I think one of my least favourite things in current life is Mikey's voice when he's reading a sex review.
Yes.
Does it change?
Yes.
I don't even notice that. Anyway, this is a very, very badly review. Alicia got some pretty decent reviews, if I remember, but no one seems to like Cruella.
Oh, Cruella.
Yeah, it's not good for her. Badly disappointed, 1 star. This is from Scotty M. My first sex doll.
Rat.
Huh?
Absolute dirty rat.
My first sex doll had high expectations after reading positive reviews. I don't know where I saw those, but my first impressions were very good.
You just trashed up. Bloody hell.
First impressions very good, seemed well made. Though, like others, I had difficulty getting the pussy and ass part inside. So, if you're confused as to what I'm talking about, you blow it up and then you insert the pussy and ass.
Oh, my, stop saying pussy and arse.
Sorry, the vagina and bum inserts. Just
Stop mentioning it at all.
it's quite hard to when I'm reviewing a thing about. Okay, but the first doll I had burst on me down the seam where the left buttock is. This happened the second or third time I pumped it up. Too big to repair.
Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. I love. We should do that as a special. Us three doing a sex toy advert. Pump it up. And you got a pussy and ass. Pump it up. Got to pump it up.
It was too big to repair with the included repair kit. Great customer service from Love Honey. Sent me a replacement. However,
that's it. Get Love Honey in there, Mikey.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my affiliate
yeah.
code.
Be remiss of you not to mention how good their customer service is, eh?
I actually forgot to get the code.
Gonna take that again and look at the camera while you do it.
Love Honey has great return policies.
Old fucking Love Honey Benwell over there.
And also, I've got a sample of the lube coming my way, so that's happening.
Oh, you're making a lube?
Yeah, making
like
the lube.
Paul Newman's pasta sauces.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I know, but
Slip
I
and
didn't
slide.
realise it was actually happening.
And what was it called again?
Slip and slide.
Slip and slide.
But the actual sample of it is on the way, so I'll be able to. I mean, I don't know what I'll do. But
Yeah, you're not going to try it out here. So
Yeah, but
maybe that could be a special. You go, oh yeah, that's great, mate.
Yeah, and by the way, we are trying to, we want people to come onto our Patreon, so you will get an 80% discount for Mikey's Slip and Slide.
If you sign up to our Patreon, you get a free tub of Mikey's lube.
We cannot guarantee what is in that.
Yeah.
Be careful.
The second one burst on me too, but this time on the right buttock area. Also after 2 or 3 inflates. Unfortunately, there's no way to post a picture of it here. I don't feel like I've tried to overinflate it or done anything wrong.
He wanted a big old booty. He just kept pumping, didn't he? He just got greedy. He got greedy. It's like one more pump, just bang, blew up in his face. That's it, mate.
Like that Kenny Everett sketch.
Yeah, that's
just
it.
floating off into the sky.
Rod Stewart just kept pumping.
Yeah.
He wanted
That is absolutely what happened. I thought I'd done a reasonable job considering, but it deflates after a couple of minutes. I checked the same doll on Amazon, and there someone said that they've used pillow fillings. Make a slit in the doll, buy a load of pillows, and then stuff the doll full of pillows.
Just meet someone.
Some people can't.
Well, I'm sorry, Mikey, I didn't realise you were so empathetic. So much empathy pouring out of this guy.
It's true, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Basically, yeah. There's a very he doesn't.
Is
like
this cruel? Are we like the new Britain's Got Talent? Are we mocking sort of like the undateables by sort of? Are we mocking the undateables by reviewing the inflatables? Thank you very much. Cheers.
Now, if you want more of that, you come over to our Patreon. All of the Unhappy Mondays come over to our Patreon. If you're not an Unhappy Monday yet, you are not a Patreon, then why? We don't quite understand. But you don't worry, you can sort that out. We've got a link in the bio. Just tap that or go to patreon.com/WUYN and become a Patreon now, because there's lots of extra content on the other side for the Unhappy Mondays. Quickly becoming one of the fastest growing Patrons there is in the country. And
specials.
Special.
Special
if you're not a
coming out?
patron, basically get out of it.
Get out of here now. But you probably will become one, and we'll see you in a sec. Ta-da.